just like anybody doing something for the first time.
There was something like we were talking before the show, just kind of going over, kind of game planning everything. And one of the things that we started talking, I know where I teed it up a little bit was what happened in Texas, where it was a special election, the national kind of party came running in thinking, hey, we're going to win this thing. And one of the things they kept saying was, you made it too national, and that's why they lost. The people are saying in exit polling, we kept talking about making it a national issue, and it's like, I want to hear about what's going to matter to me, what's going to affect me, and that was something where you jumped on it right away, and that was like, that's the biggest thing that you believe right now. Let's not make it as national. Let's bring it back to the local level. What local people's needs are. How is our representatives going to serve you, and what matters to you? Talk a little bit about that and why you're so passionate about that, and why in this election and in this time that's needed now more than ever.
I think that the biggest reason that it's so important to maintain that local focus is that it doesn't have to be as polarizing at the local level, because it is affecting each and every one of us directly. I mean, certainly on the national level, that stuff affects us, but you're not really going to notice it day by day in the same ways that you will, if you actually have access to healthcare in rural areas. Which my district is a very rural district in Onslow, and then all of Duplin County, part of Onslow, all of Duplin County down here. That's District 4, very rural, actually very similar to the area I grew up in Ohio. Farming is kind of the main economic driver. Lots of poverty, lots of problems with the school systems, things like that. And so, I mean, those are things that, just little changes can really make big improvements in people's lives, and give people a greater chance to really grow and change, and be the best that they can be in that process. And I mean, obviously as a psychologist, I always lean more humanistically, and so it's kind of a process by which, hey, if we can nurture people, if we can give them the environment that's right around them and the support that they need, they're going to grow. They're going to do the healthy things. They're going to do what's best for all of us. That's just kind of my philosophy on it.
What are you kind of hearing from your constituents, just like as you've been involved in a party, getting involved in the politics scene, and now actually running? When you're out there talking with people, like, what are people really telling you? What keeps them up at night? What do they need from their representatives? What is bothering them?
They need people that are going to focus on everybody. There are so many people that I've talked to that they say they just feel left out. And I think that's a big reason that, the Trump movement really took on so much in a very populist way, is that he spoke to some people that felt like nobody gives a crap about me. Nobody's going to help me. Nobody's going to support me. So, here's this guy that's telling me he cares about me. Let's go for it. And I don't think that that's something that a lot of people are getting, is that sense that, hey, you've got my back. The people that I can vote for are going to do something for me. And that's why I think also that my district is such a Republican district, is because I think the Democratic Party just kind of lost favor in showing people that, hey, we do care about you too. That I think we lost some of that overall. Even though, I mean, obviously being a Democrat, I don't believe the Republicans are actually honest when they say they care about everybody. But
Wait, are you saying the politicians sometimes are not always
So honest.
being honest and upfront with everybody? When you're
absolutely.
kissing babies and
Well, that's